Okay, so now we're theoretically streaming live on YouTube and on, so now try going to my YouTube channel and see if something's streaming live and see if you can see us and hear us. Mm-hmm. I don't really know. I don't know how live streaming works in it. Right. I don't know how people are supposed to find it. If you're looking for it, you can't find it. I'm going to look on TestedFX, Twitch. Let's see what the Twitch stream is doing. Okay, so it's actually running. All I see is some restream screen. Oh, I got an echo. So they're not seeing. It's not actually getting this the screen. But the audio is coming through anyway. Right? Yeah. So I'm going to hit stop screen sharing. I'm going to hit share. I'm going to go entire screen this time. Maybe that'll help. Share audio, entire screen, share. No. Okay, and we see infinite there. Let me go to Twitch and see what comes up. And see what comes up.
That's showing the YouTube channel.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's showing infinite.
That's showing the YouTube channel.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's showing infinite.
That's showing the YouTube channel. Someone's joined.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's showing infinite.
That's showing the YouTube channel. Someone's joined.
Okay, well, it's showing the screen whatever I see. So now if I come back, so I think this will work good enough. We'll just see what we get.
Yep.
So everybody should be joining actually in the next few seconds here. Yep. 7:01. Let's hope people don't show up over here because they're not paying attention. Here.
Is that Christopher? Hello.
We have general training sessions. I'm just going to go in here quickly. If there's anyone here, we are actually on Zoom right now, and there's a link in the chat.
Yeah, someone joined and left.
Maybe they're having trouble getting in.
Zoom's usually quite good. Connection-wise, quite tolerant.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna.
Just looking back, someone said they were going to join at 7 EST.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone else was trying to join, so I don't know.
Just wait a bit longer. I think there's no waiting room for this.
Right.
So it's not necessary to admit people.
Well, if they're having trouble, they would probably post in the chat. Maybe he has to install, like, the first time. You have to go and install the app. Maybe he's having trouble getting it installed.
Asking the group.
I don't know. Just talking out loud. There's
It's
only just you and me as far as I know.
I know.
I guess. Said he was coming. Just messaging people.
Yeah.
And also this guy said we are.
He's sharing the screen as well, Doug.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, well. Yeah, we'll probably end up deleting this anyway. It doesn't look so successful this time.
No, not yet.
All right. Yeah, that's the problem with sharing my entire screen and not just a window.
Yeah. Can you just share a window? Does it give you that option?
I tried that, but it came up blank. It wasn't work. It did give me that option, but it didn't seem to work.
Right.
And I wasn't sure which to share exactly. I tried sharing the Zoom screen, but it didn't really work. And then if I share the screen that I'm going to share, I suppose I could just do that, but then they're not going to get my audio or anything, I don't think. They're not going to get definitely not going to get my picture because the camera is not accessible to that app. So the only thing I can do is really stream the output of this app on the stream. So. So that other person didn't try to get on again? They just started and then gave up?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess people messed it up.
Yeah. Who just said, sorry, I was sleeping?
You were sleeping?
No, no, in your chat it said, sorry, I was sleeping.
Oh.
Was that somebody about to join?
Oh, yeah? I didn't know. Link is in the chat. You're live, I don't even see that sleeping comment.
Maybe it was one of the direct ones you sent.
Yeah, but they don't have it.
No.
Link is in the chat. It's all just me, the last thing on here. Oh, yeah, it says, sorry, I was sleeping. I don't know.
Oh. Oh, that's a shame. What about the two people that have taken you up on the challenge?
Well, they haven't hit me up yet. I put my message on YouTube to come to the chat, and my knowledge they haven't done it. So.
Right, but there were two people that said they would take you up on your $50 trading challenge, weren't there?
Yeah. But on YouTube comments.
Okay, right.
But I haven't got them to. A lot of people post stuff and then they just forget about it. So
yeah,
I'm probably gonna have to get several people to take me up on it till somebody actually does.
I see.
Yeah. Well, that's fun. I wanted to show you something anyway, since we're just waiting for people.
Is the live session still running?
Yeah. But it's okay. I can show.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
I was going to show you, but I guess I'll stop streaming that. So how do what I want to do right now is go back here. Oh, how do I do this? Oh, do we have Ike on here? Looks like Ike's joined us.
Yep.
Yeah. I found the link. I was up.
Hey. All right. So we got somebody. All right.
Oh, yeah, very much so. We had a power outage, a thunderstorm here.
I see. Wow. Yeah. Did you try to get on earlier and had a hard time getting on?
Yes. Well, I was on the wrong channel and I did not have the link.
You didn't have the link. Ah, okay. Yeah, those links they always seem to be a problem, huh, Andrew?
You're right. Yeah. So you saw it in the chat, Ike, in the end, and how easy was it after that to get in?
Right.
Was it just one click after that?
That's right. Yes. Very easy. Once I found it, there's a couple of seconds I was on.
Okay, good.
Perfect. That's good.
I'll get my notepad ready, and then I'm a sponge. I want to learn.
Okay, so there is someone else, that means, that was trying to get on, because they were like 10 minutes prior.
Yeah, they were.
So, well, I'm going to start with, let's see how I can share this. So this is meeting controls. How do I get meeting controls? That's the wrong meeting controls. Trying to figure out how to get back to.
I'm seeing a screen of yours.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to share a different screen.
Okay.
But I'm not sure how to get there. Get rid of this. I guess I don't know how to get back to show grid. Let me go. No.
You can do if I think the stop sharing button at the top.
Yeah, but I don't. Oh, I see, and then everything slides down. Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll go to a different window.
Mm-hmm.
I'll share.
Okay.
I don't know which one to share here. Telegram? No. Maybe it's. Huh.
What time is it for you, Ike?
6:15
PM? Yeah.
All right.
Midnight for me. It's...
Quarter after 6.
All right, cool.
Oh, you're Andrew. Now I see you because I've seen your name many times. I didn't.
Oh, great. Yeah. Good to see you. Face.
You're from Ontario you're from Ontario as well?
No, I'm from England. So Manchester, England. So yeah.
Very late there.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah. I'm always free at this time.
Advanced portion of screen. I'm just going to share screen, and then you can see my screen. How's that?
Nitro, it says.
Hi, Ike. I can see you.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. All right. So I've got. I wanted to just start by showing you. So I belong to TestedFX. It's just another FX channel, and they do the proper thing of tracking risk to reward and everything. But I wanted to show you their. I just happened upon their results. They post their progress and so on. Strategies, testimonial, VIP group. And I took a screenshot and promptly lost it somehow in setting everything up. Maybe I can find it here. Is there a tab here? Oh, that's not what I need. Let me try. And I'll move this over. So this is their Forex results. After 8 months of trading, they have, I think, 4 or 5 professional traders, all trading.
Yeah.
And their average monthly results is 8.6 R per month. So if you're betting 2%, you would have earned 17% per month, which is considered good results, by the way. Now, Andrew, we did a little bit of homework the other day. Yeah. What kind of return would we be seeing based on your back tests so far? And I know you've been back testing pretty faithfully and posting, each day. Yeah. And I went through I actually went through afterwards, and I saw 0.8R was, I think, one of the worst results that you got.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we
actually,
said,
yeah,
go ahead.
the very first day was 0.25, but after that, everything was great.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yes. So the second day was 1.25.
Yeah.
I think the next day was there was I think there was a 0.9, there was a 1, and a 0.8. So
right. So I would say you're easily averaging 0.8R.
Hmm.
And we said if we took 0.25 out for spread, and that was quite a bit, we'd be left with 0.5R per trade. And when we did the math, we said we could get over 50% gain per month based on your back testing results.
Well,
so that would mean in 2 months we'd be able to flip our account or double our account.
Yeah.
So that's pretty impressive. So I just wanted to kind of bring up to speed. We're seeing really great results, not just for me, but
I have not done that.
Sorry, go ahead.
For a while, but sorry to interrupt you. I'm just having a little bit of difficulty, getting going with your strategy, because I'm used to not having a lot of lines. So I'm really you got lines all over the place.
Yeah, it's not the easiest strategy, but it actually works. I don't know how to say this kindly, but I've been on a lot of different channels, and what they do is the opposite of what we do. They'll risk 80%. Their risk to reward is 0.2 or something like that, and we do 4R. And so what happens is their win rate will be 80, 90%. I'm actually going to do a video about this and explain how this all works. So what happens is it looks like these other channels with these strategies, it looks like they actually have a winning strategy, but they in fact don't, because they're just counting on the fact that you're not going to hit any losers or not too many losers, for a while. And then because there's so many strings of winners. So, if you risk a lot, I could literally randomly just say buy or sell. And if I were to say, I'll risk 100 pips to make 20, I'm literally going to win like 70, 80% of the time without even a strategy, just randomly buying. Because if you give yourself enough wiggle room, let me switch over to let's see. If I switch over here and I just randomly say, okay, I only want to I'll just close my eyes. Okay, wherever I am, right here. Okay, boom. So right here, it doesn't matter if I say buy or sell. If I say, okay, the stop is going to be this whole area from here to here, that's my stop. Say that's, maybe that's 100, 200 pips or something. So if I measure this, let's say I make my stop, even just half of it, because it can go, if I buy it, it'll be in the other direction. Okay, so that'll be, that's like, I'm on a 4 hour, so it's like 300 pips. But if I was on a 1 hour, for example, you would be looking at, say, from here to here, 150 pips. So if I use 150, say 100 pip stop loss, and I just pick a spot like right here, and then I say I want to win 20 pips, it doesn't matter if I buy or sell, I'm going to win. Because it wiggles more than 20 pips before it wiggles to 100 pips. So you win 80% of your trades not even having a winning strategy. But overall, you will lose.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I've been finding, because I've been taught, I've been trading for about a year and a half.
Oh my
And
goodness.
yeah, but I've been taught, and I cannot win the last couple of months. Exactly what you're saying, you know, they're doing exactly the opposite. The win strategy, like the green part, they do usually about 20 to 30 pips. The stop loss is usually between 80 to 120 pips.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Do you know what your win rate has to be to actually make money?
Well, see, I win quite a bit, but the stop loss puts me back about a month to a month and a half every time if it hits the stop loss.
Yeah, you're on a scam. It's a scam channel.
And then I keep on winning, and I climb back up.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping almost I break even, kaboom, I fall back again. And
Of course.
I lose my day. You
Of
know,
course.
You're gonna like this then, Ike.
Ike.
Because when you win a lot.
We do the opposite. When we lose $1. Say if you're betting dollars, and when we win $4. So it's the exact opposite. And Andrew, you've been doing tons of back testing. I've been really impressed with your dedication there. What is your overall? I know you don't know the exact number, but roughly, what is your win-loss rate, roughly?
I think I lose more than I win.
Yeah.
Probably, I would guess I win about 40% of the time, something like that.
Yes, and I look back at your trades, and that's exactly what I said, about 40%. I myself, I have a little bit more experience. I win about 47%. So over time, it'll come up a little bit, but so this is really important, Ike. When you're betting, when you lose, you lose 1, but when you win 4. That means that just to break even, you only have to win 20% of the time just to break even.
Yeah,
so he's winning. Go ahead.
That's what I heard on one of your recordings. That's why I really wanted to be on this meeting, so I had a chance to ask about that. But you are already answering before I ask. How the heck does that work?
Yeah. So the great thing about that is, we're seeing, with Andrew's been doing this, 2 weeks now?
Yeah, about that.
About 2 weeks, and he's already profitably trading. I mean, it's back test. He's not live trading yet, but it doesn't matter what time frame, what currency pair, we see the same results roughly. Sometimes better or worse, but in general, he's not far off. And so that means he's making, like I said, we did the math, and if he was trading all the currency pairs and all the trades he could, he'd double his account in 2 months. And you don't have to worry about getting some loss that sets you back a month or 2 months, because we only risk 1 to make 4, not the other way around. So to that end, let's do a few sample trades. And I realize there's lots of lines, so I'm going to try to make this real simple. I'm going to go through and show how to trade this, and then Andrew's going to do some on his screen. And I'm just going to randomly go back here for a while. I don't know how far to go, but just I don't know. I got this yellow thing on here. I don't know.
You say stop, Mike.
Well, I'm just, Oh, I want to be on 4 hours. Switch to 1 hour because I was doing that demo. That's not good. Okay, so I'm just going to go backwards here. We'll just see what's going on. I don't know. Let's just stop here. Okay. So I'll just start. Here's some white space. So we'll just start here. Okay. So let's get, I'm going to just rewind trading view so we can, just like we're trading live. So you know, if you have any questions, just jump in, okay?
Okay, I'll try not to interrupt. Yeah, I'm
I
just
I
want to
understand,
learn how
but
you're doing it.
the great thing is you're the only one on this training session other than Andrew, and Andrew's already trading. So, and I've asked Andrew to actually help me with this session. So he's going to be helping too. So, so I'm just going forward in time. And then all of a sudden we see a pitchfork appearing. This is called a pitchfork.
Those two yellow lines?
Okay. The whole set of lines that you see. I'll go backwards. Like this is a pitchfork here. So it consists of a center line, a golden fib zone for rejection here, and two outer lines. So all these lines together form a pitchfork. Or just think of it as a channel with some very specific zones marked in there. Okay. So that's our pitchfork. And we're going to be watching this line the most. Okay. Because this is we can see this is an upward sloping pitchfork. So we will be waiting for price to come down and touch this line. And then once it does, we'll be looking for a confirmation. We want to see it break 3 lines and touch this line but 3 lines along the way. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Yeah, I follow, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and you tell me, what are you seeing happen now? It's coming down.
The second line.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's about to. So now we're looking for. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on momentarily. So don't freak out. Momentarily, I'm going to turn on the other pitchforks just to see what all the lines are that are here, because I want it to pass through. Give me 3 lines before I trade. And if they're both double lines, I like it to be 4 lines. I like it to be all 4. That's my personal thing. You can win either way, but I really like the 4. Okay, so here we go. So we got 1, 2, 3. So technically, you're right at a spot you can go long right now. I like to wait till that 4th line. What do you do, Andrew? Would that be an entry for you?
I would have gone with 3 lines, but probably
Yeah.
on the last day or so, I waited for the 4th because I realised it was tending to go for that 4th line more often.
Yeah, it does. It goes a lot. Sometimes you miss trades that way, but
yeah. And particularly with this having made some big.
So there we go.
Yeah.
So now we have 4 lines.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm going to turn this off now. I'll turn that one off. And we are going to go long on this line. And this is the line we were watching in the beginning to start with.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, so it's an upward sloping pitchfork. So we're going long. We're going to target just past the center line. And we're going to set this to 4R. 4R means that we win 4 times what we lose. If we were to lose this, we lose 1. If we actually, you should be betting 2% on each trade. So if we lose this, we'd lose 2. If we gain 8% on our account. Okay. So now I'm just going to fast forward time and let's just see what happens. A little scary here. Ooh, really scary there. And we almost won. And we lost that trade.
Well,
I said it a little bit. Yeah, it was within. We almost won, but we lost.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So that's -1.
So
all right.
You go just past the center line, that purple line?
Yeah, and if I had set it right on the center line, we would have won the trade. So I cheat a little bit just to get a little bit extra out of the trade. And if I hadn't have cheated, we could have easily gotten our 4. Sometimes I wonder about my strategy to do that. because when I first developed those rules, we weren't doing sexy lines. So we had a lot of drop down.
Yeah, I heard you say about that. The sexy line, that would be the
Well,
I
sexy
thought that
line
would be
is a line
the
that,
EMA.
yeah, it can be an EMA or any line that's just beyond where it's supposed to go. So price should bounce here, but a lot of times it will sneak down. If there's a line just below, it loves to sneak out and touch it. So we call it a sexy line because it's just like,
Oh.
I don't know what to say, but you know,
Yeah.
it's sexy. So it just has to give it a little touch before it goes. I don't know.
It's worth pointing out as well, like that there's this green bar, this vertical bar that you see. That's kind of an indication that there's a possible entry coming up. So when you just or as live plays going on, that green bar will come up at the time that you should start looking.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It gives you a warning ahead of time so that you know that a trade's coming.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue on here. See what we see. So now we have a downward sloping pitchfork, so we're looking to go short here potentially. Okay, so now we have an intersection and price coming up there. So if it goes up to say here, all of a sudden I would go short. So we would lose that trade there. So we're now at -2.
So would you have entered there or?
Yeah, because I wouldn't have known it in live trading. I would not have known.
Oh yeah, on that third line or the fourth line?
The fourth line, I would have entered right here.
Oh yes. Okay, I understand. Okay, yeah, I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah. So you just, price is just going crazy here. Now, you can scan with either set of pitchforks. And actually what I kind of wanted to do is go back. I'm going to go back after and redo this same section with the other pitchforks, and we'll compare the wins and losses to see if they're comparable. But what Ike does is he actually scans. If you think this is bad, you don't want to see Ike do his work. He scans with both sets of pitchforks on at once. I have no idea.
You mean me? You mean Andrew?
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, Andrew said
okay.
it. Sorry, Ike.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we see another set of pitchforks pointing up. So we're looking to go long here. Let's see what happens. Price comes.
Oh.
If price will come down. Oh, we have another set. So now we have we have two sets of upward pitchforks, one superimposed on the other. At this point, I think I would go long on the outside line only myself. And there we go, right there. That's an entry.
It's close.
Oh, wait, no, it isn't an entry yet.
Yeah.
It is not an entry yet, so I'll just keep going. And I might miss the trade. Oh, there's an entry, and it looks like it loses. I'm not even going to draw it. So that's a -1. So we're at -3.
Yep.
Okay. And that can happen in the strategy. You can get a string of losses, and that's okay. Okay, so now I don't like how this entered from the top myself. But we do have actually a long entry right now where we've got a center line. Hold on, let me just see here. Yeah, so technically we had an entry long right here. 1, 2, and 3 right here.
Oh, that's right. It's just needling down there. The wick is touching.
Yeah, and it passed through a line. So I got 3 lines. So I got to take the trade. I'm going to target this center line here, just past. Nice to win a trade here. oh, I think I won. Yeah,
You did.
I won there.
Yeah, it's almost touching purple.
Yeah,
now,
yeah. No,
so,
it went through. It's if I zoom in.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, yeah. So now we're at 4 minus 3 is 1. So we're at 1R or 2% on the account. So set this aside here. And we'll just let that go for a bit and wait. See what's no, hold on. I'm going so fast here. I got to pay attention what I'm doing here. Just want to see no new pitchforks have formed. So, okay, here's a new set of pitchforks forming. They're so quick. Let me turn on the other pitchforks and see if we had an entry there. I think we did. Yeah. Okay. So right here, I know that's a ton of mess. So don't look there. But if you right here, I was going too fast. But right here, you see it enter. You see 1, 2, 3 lines, but you don't trade just based on that without turning on the other pitchforks, because it could be that there's a bunch of lines just below. And so you want to turn on the other pitchforks. So here you see that. To be honest, I probably wouldn't take the trade anyway. Well, actually, no. If I can get this in my stop zone, I'd be okay. But so I'm going through all those 4 bars right there. So I am trying to enter right on. I know this is messy here, but you see how there's. I'll put this here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, and we're going to target the center. And I'm going to turn this back off now because it's just too hard to see. And I'm going to set that to 4R.
So which line do you make a decision on? Where's the decision point on the entry? On which line?
So the decision point, you need 3 lines to make an entry minimum. But you should always turn on your other pitchforks to see if there's more lines below, because price will usually go down and touch them if they're there. So when I turn it on, I see, oh, wow, I got 1, 2, 3, a bunch of lines. So I usually, remember Ike and I were just discussing if there's an upward, a lower, we'll go through all 4, go down to the 4th one to enter. And so that's what I did.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That's right.
Okay. All right, and then we just run the trade. We got it set at 4R, and hopefully we win something. Or not, we lose. That's okay. So now we're down, what were we at before? We were at
0.
Did you say something, Andrew?
Yeah, I just said we're back to 0 now with 1 win, 4 losses.
Okay. All right, we're back to 0. Let's keep going. And so we're just waiting for something to happen here. So right now we're not in any channel, so we're in no man's land. So we're just not going to trade for now. Okay, so now we have a pitchfork forming. It's a slightly downwards sloping pitchfork. So we'd be looking to go short in this case. But now we have another set of pitchforks starting. These ones are slightly down as well. Yep. So we'd actually be looking for an entry here. Let's just make sure we don't have one. So it didn't get up for us to get no confirmation on that entry. So we'll just keep going. When it's this flat, sometimes I'll take it in the other direction because it's basically not pointing in either direction. That one actually almost looks like it's going up, but anyway. We'll just let it go. Okay, wait.
Mhm.
Okay, that's the problem with going so fast here, but okay, do you see what's happened? A new Pitchfork started here.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're gonna turn this on and see if we've got some kind of entry here, and we do. So we're looking to look for the bottom of all the lines and looking for some white space below. That's the ideal trade, and we see that here. You see how there's all these lines, which we know about ahead of time. We're looking to trade on the line lowest to the white space. See all the space below?
And that's right. So there's no lines. That's what you call white space. Okay.
Yeah. So when there's no lines, I call it white space. And so we would go in right here.
We'll go on and along. Okay.
Yeah. Because it's because the line that we were following is pointing up. So this is the one we were on. I just turned that on to see where the entry point is. So you got to follow one set of pitchforks or another. If you try to follow everything, it gets really tricky. So I'm going to set this to 4R here, and let's see what happens. And we win.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're at 4R.
Yep.
Okay. Now, let's keep an eye on here because we already have a set of pitchforks here, and it's going up. So let's just follow this thing and just see what happens. So it's really going positive here. But I'm noticing, okay, listen, whenever you see how you have, these are kind of indifferent, but you have an upward slope. Whenever you see something like this, that is usually something big is often going to happen there, not always, but if price comes down here, I'm going to be looking, I don't know why I got this drag to move thing here. So that, oh, there we go. I can move it over like that. So we're going to be looking, and we've got the red, we've got the red line here, the 50 MA. So we're going to look for something right along here if we can get in. If we see something. Okay, it's coming, but there's too much here. So I'd like to see it touch here before I would go long. I think I'm going to miss it. Yeah.
No, that wasn't close enough, in your opinion.
What's that?
That wasn't close enough for you.
Well, I got 1, 2, and 3 lines. Oh, but I had the red line, so I did have 4 lines. Yeah. Oh, yeah. As long as I can get this in the stop, you're right. You're right, Andrew. I think Andrew's getting better than me, but yeah, we can go right there in the 4th line. Sometimes I get tunnel vision. Pilots get that. That's why they crash planes. They have an idea about what's going on. Wow. It's true. If you watch Mayday and stuff, one of the primary things is pilots get an idea of what's going on, and no matter, even the facts are pointing to something else, in their mind they just stick to that model of what's happening, and they end up crashing their plane. Wow. So there's a winning trade there, no problem.
So there you would call the EMA line or the sexy line as your entry line, probably.
It can be, yeah. So with so much going on, like it came through one line, and then the 200 EMA and the 100 EMA and all these 2 lines. So there's so many lines. As long as I don't have another line below this stop, like my stop zone includes the bottom line, it's okay. Okay. All right. So that's another 4R. So now we're at
8.
We're at 8R.
Yep.
So we'll just continue on and see what's going on. Oh, we got the same thing happening again. Look, another line coming in. Let's just play it again the same, huh? You see this, Ike? You see how they're coming together? And then we got this sneaking below. So now, because these are below, I'm probably just gonna get in anyway at this lowest line here. That would be probably probably I'm going to go for this line as long as I can get this red line within my stop, I would say.
If it's going to come down that far, right?
If it's going to, yeah, I don't know, but
Okay.
no, maybe not.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Now, if you're trading, this is where if you were trading 3 lines, you would have been in the trade. 1, 2, 3, but we're not. So, I didn't turn on the other. I didn't turn these on. Yeah, there's way too many lines. When it gets like that, I don't even try. It's like, so we missed that trade. It was a beauty too. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Usually once it does all that, I don't know if I want to trade again, we'd probably take a loss, but we have like
Almost.
1, 2, 3 lines here.
Does it have to touch the bottom yellow line there?
No,
Yes.
no, not if you
Oh.
have 3 lines.
Okay, okay, got it.
So,
right.
so it could be 1, 2, 3, or you could include the red. I'm going to go for the bottom line or bust. So if we don't get the bottom line, we're not going to go for it. There we go.
Mm.
Got it twice, and you know it looks like it might bust.
Touching.
It might
both times.
Yeah, it might bust through, but you know that's the great thing about this. I win so much more than I lose. I don't mind taking some chances. I think I'm going to set it really tight though here, because I feel like it's got a lot of downward momentum now after busting up high and coming down like this. I just don't know. So I'm going to I'm not going to set the target too far past the center line there. I'm just going to keep it light. Oh, come on. Oh, that's nice. Beautiful.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
So another 4R. Okay. Now we've got a downward I don't know. We've got a downward sloping pitchfork coming on up here. So we may want to play a short trade now. You see how this new pitchfork's formed here and it's pushing down?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So we'll wait and see what happens here. But let's see if we get 3 lines here. So we got 1 line, possibly 2 there. Let's see if it punches up or it comes down. I don't know. Okay, we got another, look here, we got another pitchfork here. So technically, I would have 1, 2, and 3 lines right here if it touches the blue line. Can you see that?
Okay.
This line,
Yeah, yeah.
this line, and this line.
Right.
That makes 3.
That's right. Okay.
So if it goes through, I'm going to go for it, but it missed. No, it already did it. So what I was waiting for, it already did without any confirming lines. So I just missed the trade. Nothing I can do there. However, I do have a trade here. 1, 2, and 3 lines right here. You see that?
That's right. So that would be a long, right?
That would be a long, right? So
Okay.
I'm going to go long here, right on the 3rd line, as we normally do. And I'm going to set it to just past the, the center line for this is up here. So this trend better continue or we're taking a -1. But, you know, we're already up. What are we at now?
12.
We're at 12 Rs. So, hey, I'm willing to risk 1 R. Okay, 3.96 is close enough. All right. And, oh boy, doesn't look good to me. Wow. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Woohoo.
Right.
All right. What are we at now?
16. Wow, this is a good one.
We're at 16 R now.
Yep.
So let's just stop there. We're at 32% on our account in how many trades?
8, right?
9 it is, 4 loses and 5 wins.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
So how much are we making per hour? We're making, so we got 32% divided, or no, we got 16R divided by 9. Do it, calc. 16 divided by 9. This we always do. We always calculate what we're making. So we're actually doing better than normal. I average 1.3R, and this is 1.7R. So what I would expect is to see some more losers coming soon, and that's okay.
So
You do
what
if you.
okay,
What's that?
16, and you said divide it by 7. Where do you
By
get
9.
7?
9.
Oh, by 9.
Yeah, we did 16R
Yeah.
divided by 9 trades means that on average we made 1.7R per trade.
Oh, okay.
And then you're betting 2% per
Right.
R per stop loss. So you're making on average you're making 3.5% per trade.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So basically we made 30% on our account in very short order. And if we continue on for another, we don't have time in this session, but if we continued on for another, if we just tripled what we did, and probably more, probably about 4 times the trades to get to average, we would double our account, just like that.
Man, that is incredible.
So yes,
Like
it's messy, but I have not seen on any other channel anyone doing this. And I've looked at a lot of channels. So what I was showing in the beginning was, if I can flip back there, this is a professional channel. Let's move this. This guy's a professional trader, and he has like 5 professionals. He's got a lot of followers, like, I don't know, 30, 40,000 followers, something like that. He made in 8 months, he was making average 8.6R, which is considered actually good in the industry, or 17% a month. We can easily double that. Easily. Not with my trade, with rate. If I hired Andrew as my trader tomorrow and all he could do is 0.8R, and he is actually averaging a little higher than 0.8, look at all his trades. I think he's more like 1R on average, or 0.9, I don't know, something like that. We could double our money every 2 months hiring Andrew. Right, Andrew?
Yep. Looking forward to it.
So yeah. So that's what I wanted to do. We can either do this. I can go back and do the same exercise, except for this time, let's favor the other pitchforks and see where we end up. Or we can ask Andrew to do some trades and see how he does it. Ike, you're our entire audience, so
you too.
So you.
Oh, hey, no, I totally leave it up to you. I'm just learning. I'm making notes and I'm learning.
All right.
Because it's almost the opposite. I've had trainers in IM Academy, and I'm not sure if you heard of that. And they have their company trainers.
Yep.
And it's pretty much exactly the opposite. And I've been up, like over my time, quite a bit. But the last half a year or 3/4 year, just continuously going down, no matter how hard I try. But I win way more than I lose. But when I have a couple of losses in a row, it takes up 3/4 of my account backwards. And then it takes me 2-3 months to get back up.
Yeah. And we had a string of losers here just in the beginning there. How many losers we have in a row there?
We had 3 losers, then 1 win, then 1 lose, and then a string of 4 wins.
Yes. So, and I've had much more. I've had like strings of 6, 7, 8. One time I had a string of 12 losses in a row. Okay, that can happen. Probably should have been smart enough to change currency pairs when that happened. But yeah. But the point is, you know, we have strings of losses, but the losses only cost us -1 because we keep this very small and the wins very big. And so it's beautiful because you don't have to be afraid of losing a trade. Like several times I was like, oh, I don't think that's going to work, and it ended up winning. I wasn't afraid of it because I know the strategy works, and I only lose -1 if I lose. And when I gain, I gain 4. We were down, we were struggling. We were at minus in the beginning, and then we came up to 0. We were just like, and then all of a sudden we got bang, 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 and we're doing great. So, and that's kind of how it goes. I find I'll have strings of losses and strings of wins, but overall, our win rate mine's 47%. Andrew's is currently around 40%. But the great news is you only need 20% to break even. So having a plus 20% just is incredible. You just keep filling up the bank account. So it's a good thing.
Yeah, very good thing. Yeah, because I got to make a change. That's why I told Danny, I got to make a change. I've been trading for a long time, and I've been keeping just going down. But this really scared me the first time I seen it, because your stop loss is so small. You'd lose.
It looks like you're going to lose a lot all the time, but you don't.
I lose, at 2.
Yeah, if you are caught on the adrenaline rush, the dopamine, or whatever you call it, the hit that you get for winning a trade, this is not the strategy for you, because you're going to lose more than you're going to win. I promise you. I'm the inventor of the strategy, and I can't, sometimes I'm better than 50%, but in general, I'm a little bit less than 50%, 47% over hundreds and hundreds of trades is my average. So
I don't think I'll have a problem with that, because I used to be an emotional trader. I am no longer. I've came over that. Like, I don't trade with emotion.
No.
I trade with reality.
Exactly. And so now that you see this, what I'm looking for you to do, Ike,
Yeah.
I'm really bad with names, apparently. I want you to do like Andrew, and I want you to go and do, even, I don't care if you lose all your trades, but go through and mark up the trades like you see here, and do, at least, 20 trades a day, I'd say. Something like that, I think Andrew's doing. And post your results. Just cut and paste the little screen snippets, if you can, into some kind of document and put it in the chat. And it does 2 things. It helps newbies to see how you're doing and what's, even if it's bad, it's okay. I know the strategy works, so we're not insecure here. But so just post your results, and I will go through them. Every time Andrew posts, I go through, I don't necessarily scour every trade, but I'll look for a few things he could work on, and I'll post about it. And that way he gets to learn, things that I would or wouldn't do. And now I think Andrew's at a point where, like, if I'd put him on a live account right now, I have no problem. I believe he can trade already, and it's been 2 weeks. So, so I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait to see his live trading.
That sounds really good. Like, I really like it. I really like it.
Okay, so let's do it. Ike, why don't you take the screen for a little bit and do a few trades for us, and we'll see how. Sorry, I did it wrong, Andrew.
Okay.
Listen to Andrew, and then
okay, so I'm gonna hand over participants. Participants? I'm gonna hand over host back to you, Andrew. More. Make host. Yes. All right, you should be the host now.
Yep. Okay. And you need to stop presenting.
Yeah, I'm going to work on that.
Yep.
Okay. How do I stop presenting?
I think it's at the top of the screen, isn't it? That's it.
Stop share?
Yeah.
I'll stop sharing. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay. And now I'll go to share my screen. Do you see that?
I do.
Okay. So I've got it zoomed in a bit more than needed, but so yeah, I've just kind of randomly picked somewhere and ready to start playing. So turn on. Which are the ones you normally use, Doug? Is it?
It depends. If it looks like it's trending, then I'll go with the Andrews. So I would just do what you're doing there,
so
maybe,
it's the
and
second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
And then
So I'll turn those off and turn these on. Is it?
No, well, okay. I mean, with what I see there,
at the moment.
I think I would go with the ones that are going with the trend right now. But
okay,
it's up to you. I mean, the point is, I need to be quiet because I just want you to do what you do.
Okay. All right. Well, normally I'd have both sets on.
Well, go for it. Just go for it.
So the reason, So the reason I do this, Ike, is that I'm waiting for these bars to come up. This is both a red and a green bar. That's why it looks brown. So and I do that because I get to see something that I could trade on more quickly this way. So so there we go. But there's no confirmations here. So I've only got 2 lines. And I've got both sets of pitchforks showing, or both sets of, it says pitchforks showing. So I wouldn't trade on this yet. Does that make sense? So I'll just leave that playing.
Watch it win.
Yeah, I know. If there'd been a third.
It's sneaking up. It's sneaking up. Looks like it's good. We didn't take it. I don't know.
Well, this is something that in my mind, I'm thinking, it needs to actually go through all 3 lines at the same time. Oh, that one did.
Yeah.
Actually. So I would have taken,
Would you take that? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I would have taken that because
it's coming
all
from
3 lines are being crossed.
Because I don't do that, but I want to watch. So you just teach me what you do.
So I would have gone that.
Okay.
Down to this line and make that 4.
3.95 is close enough.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I might have lost. So
I wouldn't take that trade because it's coming from above. I don't like that. I want it to come from strictly from below and bounce off. That's just me.
All right.
But you obviously win trades like that, or you wouldn't be doing it.
What seems to tend to happen, as soon as new pitchforks appear, very soon after that, you get a bar appearing. But
Okay, here we go. So it looks like they're coming down. Go ahead. I'm going to be quiet. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we see this one going up and these 2 bars going up, but there's another one quite close. So so there we go. That's the green bar coming up telling us we could trade on it. And for the same reason, I would have entered here.
Okay, go ahead. And you've got a lot of white space, I'll give you that.
Yeah. Okay. Lost again.
That's
Two
okay.
losses. Looking like yours.
Ike, you keep score. We're at -2.
Okay, yeah, I already wrote it down.
Perfect. So none of those are facing up. So
That's right.
Oh, that's why he's going past them.
yeah,
Yeah, so it needed, because it's a downward facing pitchfork, we'd need to have gone above the purple lines to the yellows above before we'd enter. But now we've got some new pitchforks, so
now it's a
these
real
look-
mess. This
these
is
look
where
like-
when it gets this messy, this is where I definitely turn off some of the pitchforks.
Oh, okay.
But you keep going. I'm just watching. I can't even track this. How would you even know what a trade? There's no possible
Well,
trades.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of messy. There's no white space around, is there? So
There's
even
no
though-
white space, so you can't trade.
Yeah, so even though these red bars are appearing, saying, "Oh, you could enter," it's too messy.
Yeah.
So we'll just go past.
Looking for the white space. There.
Yeah. You could have, if we were trading outside lines, that was a beautiful 3-4 line setup there. But we're not trading that, so.
So here we've crossed the purple line, which means that if we come up to this line now, then I would enter a trade.
Wow. So you do those break and retests. I never do that. Oh wow. Look, and you've got
okay.
another
So-
pitchfork. So what would you do here?
Well, I'd be a bit uneasy about these just above it. I think I'll wait till they cross
Yeah.
and go for the outer one. Or yeah, I probably would go at this point actually.
Okay, take it.
Yeah.
But you got the blue one just above. I would make sure that blue is in there because I'm pretty sure it's going to
That
trade.
one.
Oh no, that's not the blue. That's
this
an
is
outer
a
line.
grey one. A grey one.
Okay, all right. So where would you get in here then? You
Well,
can't get in the middle.
This is something I'm not. You can explain actually because
Okay, so if you're just going to say, okay, happy after that bar, then you have to go where that bar is right now, which would be way down there, which I would not recommend. So if you're going to say if you're going in at a certain price, then you can go on that line. But you were but I think to be fair, when that line was being drawn, you were saying you're waiting for the outer one. So I don't think you can't really go in right now. In my opinion, you need to wait and for that outer bar touch or lose.
just
forget the trade. There's an outer. There you go. Yeah.
So we can trade on this outer line.
Yeah, because you got 1, 2, 3. That's perfect.
Yeah. And it's coming down to here.
Yeah, that's quite the call.
Sorry.
Just hit Control Z. Just let go. Hit Control Z. It'll go back to where it was. There you go.
Just moving the graph away. So you're saying that's quite a.
It just looks scary to me.
we're asking for a lot of change there.
But that's the way this works. 407, beautiful.
Yep. Yeah, we'll just
nope. So we have -3?
-3.
You trying to copy me, Andrew? I need -3 too. Okay, so we got an up coming. Here we go.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Okay. Now, interestingly, there's no green bar here.
No, that's because it already had fired somewhere else, so it can't really trigger everyone. But you don't have to wait for green bar. You just have to wait for setup.
Okay. All right. So in that case, we could have gone here because there's 4 lines.
Yeah.
We didn't cross them all in one go. So, but
it doesn't have to cross them all in one go, I don't think.
It just has to be going in that direction.
Continuously. Yeah. That looks scary too. Just saying.
Well,
you're in heavy consolidation. You see how price is stuck in a very tight range,
Yeah.
you're going to get an amazing breakout here if it goes. Like,
Oh, I see. So it just wants to stay in this band, and it could go on for a long time.
you could go,
before-
yeah, you get a lot of losses, and that's what that yellow thing was all about.
Is there a concept of timing out then, or on a trade?
Oh boy. Fine.
Oh,
No,
that's
you're
I
out.
think. Yep. Okay. Let's add another one, Ike.
That's 4.
That's 4.
Yeah. So I think last time I did, I shared something. I think I switched after 4 or 5 losses to another currency.
Yeah. You could do that if you want. Let's do one more and then see where we're at.
So what's
Okay.
that saying?
There you go.
So there's an upward going.
It's barely going up,
and
but
we've
yeah.
touched that line, so I think it's valid.
Yep.
So go from this line to here.
Yep.
So what's the reason why you would go a long, not a short?
Well,
if it had gone up, he probably would have went short because he's got a pitchfork going up and down. So either way, he can trade it.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, because that's what I was seeing there, and I just like to understand how you make a decision on which one to follow.
Yeah, well, we can't go short on this one because it needs to be the fib lines that are above the center line.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why you go. Okay. That's the reason.
Yeah.
That's all I like to know. Yes.
Yep. Okay. Right. So let's see what happens here. Be nice to win one.
You'd think so.
No,
there you go.
We've won. So we'll stay with this currency. This is nearly a
and I think you're in a downward.
Yeah.
You're triggered now for a downward trade signal here.
Yeah. So we've just crossed 4 lines actually. We've got the blue line and 3 fib lines, and if we set if we go short here, then the next line will probably be in the fib zone, in the stop
zone there.
Yeah, just learning all the words here. So I need to work. So we're going on the fainter set of lines, which is the outer ones, and then there we go.
Perfect.
So let's just check it. So now off we go again. Oh, we're lost. That was a quick loss.
It's okay. You have another setup coming here.
Okay.
Here's the setup right there. Did I miss 1, 2? Yeah, we didn't get 3. Yeah.
That's an upward. Oh, you meant this outer?
No, well, the outer one, there's a down. Oh, because you don't trade outer bands. Forget it. Ignore what I said.
Okay.
Keep going.
So I've got new pitchforks again, but we're out on the outside of them. So this you wouldn't trade on because it's coming from outside.
Well, but you said you would, so I don't know.
Well, no, I've only done that by accident.
Okay.
That's something I've learned along the way, that I don't normally do that. So this, now I would look for it to cross the center line.
There you go. For you, if it goes 1, 2, 3, you would get in, because for you. Okay, just go ahead. So would you go short there is the question.
Recently I started waiting till it crosses the center line before I do that. But having said that, when I see a stop zone appear on a new set of pitchforks, I generally react to it anyway. So
this is not a new set. This is the extension of the old set there. Yeah, because you see that's why it's fainter.
Right.
It's just the last set of Andrews continued.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I'd probably I'd enter at this point, I think.
Go for it.
Far enough away from the last one, I think. So. Is this making sense, Ike? What we're doing?
Yes, it's totally starting to make sense.
Good. That's the main thing.
I'm actually glad that I'm the only audience.
I
So
didn't
I've
think
lost
that
a
was
guy.
going to win. So let me tell you why I wouldn't do that trade. I
Yeah,
want to say it in the time.
Yeah.
You see how it came down? And I put this in the training video that I did. Do you see how it misses touching the center line?
Yeah.
So there's two rules with pitchforks. One is if it bounces, 80% of the time, it will touch the center line. Okay? If it misses, but the other 20% of the time, if it misses the center line, it will take off strongly in the other direction. So we see a center line miss here, which meant this was going to take off like almost every time. Not every time, but I'd say about 80.
Why wouldn't we go the other way then?
Because it could jiggle down and stop you out. You can. Listen, there's a lot of other ways to trade these pitchforks. I've just given you one way, and it's already complicated enough that people can't follow it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
it's a useful thing to know for the future, though. Actually.
But yes, you could, if you know that, you can definitely trade on it. And if you just watch for missed lines, and you watch, it'll take off in the other direction.
Right. Okay. All right. I'll carry on.
Okay.
So we've got a new set of pitchforks, and if we turn one of these off, so there's 3 lines there. I would enter on this.
Yeah, you would have entered immediately.
Yeah, and it actually it looks like it's just come from that center line as well. So, so let's go.
Wait, turn on your other pitchforks. You got some of them off.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you would have entered then. Because you wanted all. Oh no, you got 3. You got the center line. You got the red line too. So you're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go along. One would have gone on the first one. I can't quite see which line it'd have gone in on, but it's about there.
Yeah.
I'm off again. I think we lost there.
Yep. Now, if you had waited for that outer line touch, you wouldn't have had that problem. But it doesn't actually touch even.
I see.
It's a questionable. But then you'll miss trades too. So it runs both ways.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have gotten. You also would have missed that trade. Wait, did you actually get stopped out? Wait, zoom in. You didn't get stopped out.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yes, you're right.
I was going to say it didn't quite.
So that was a win.
That was a win. Yep.
Yeah, I would think so, because that's.
Yeah, absolutely. You won.
Sometimes it's very touch and go as well. So, yeah.
So you won. Great. So just ignore what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. So here.
You would have lost, I think, but try it.
Because I'd have got in on this point and lost immediately. Is that what we think?
I think so, but try it and see.
Yeah.
That's why I go past the center line a good amount sometimes. If so, you see the width. Okay, do this. Okay, I don't know if it'll win. I don't think it will, but you see the width of the channel, the width of the gold bars.
Yeah.
Go 3/4 of that beyond the center line. That's kind of what I usually try to do.
3/4 beyond.
Okay.
At the bottom, right?
Yeah, at the bottom. Go 3/4 of the width.
That's quite a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what it kind of does most of the time. It'll go usually the full amount, so I take it about 3/4 of the width.
That's interesting. That's more than I've been using.
Yeah, I know, and you can try it both ways, and sometimes you'll lose because of it. So, but in this case,
Yeah,
In this
that
case, I
helps.
think it'll save you.
Yeah.
If you're actually going to win this, I have no clue.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you lose anyway, so it doesn't much matter.
Okay.
What are we at, Ike?
Well, if my counting is correct, it's 6 losses and 8 R. There's 4 and 4 R, so it'd be 8.
Mm-hmm.
8
Okay.
R and 6 losses.
Andrew, you need to make us some money.
Let's go. Let's go.
No pressure.
Quite fast though, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's
So
touched the
this
center
would be
line. So now I would say you could take, one of those,
Right
but
here.
oh no, but you don't have it. You don't have no confirmation there.
Yeah.
Look, you got nothing.
We wouldn't count these lines because it's cost him one go.
Well, because it's too far away too.
Yeah.
They're not
Right.
close enough to.
Okay.
The closer they are, the more they support each other. The farther away they are, the more unlikely, And you might have won that trade. I don't know, but I don't think so. So what do you got there now?
You got both a red and a green.
Because you have 1, 2, 3. You have 3 lines already there, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, but not touch the outer line.
No, yeah, but it doesn't matter because you have the 2 other lines to count.
Okay. Right. So we could go on that, and the other one would have been. We'd have been.
Yep.
Getting it. Yeah.
Yeah, whether you go long or short is a question, but that depends which ones you have on. That's what I wanted to show you, that although you lose and win different trades, you get about the same results no matter which set of pitchforks you rely on. But I'm saying you could easily, like, if I'm looking at this, if you zoom out, I'll favor whatever the current trend is. So if you go back a little bit, just scroll back a little, we're in an uptrend. You see that?
Yes.
So I'm going to favor the upward slanting pitchforks.
Ah, right. I see. Yes.
That's just my 2 cents. I don't know if we're going to win or lose, but I see a trade right there. I see a red line, green, a red. Then I see a pitchfork starting, and I see a blue line. So I see an entry right on the blue line there.
Okay. So that's here.
Yeah, I don't know if you can, like, if you zoom in, you probably can see it clearer, but.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
You see it, Ike? Okay, good.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
There's 2 candles back.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's see if we win or lose. Oh no!
I'm in a
So
bad
much for the uptrend.
It's the.
Maybe you should switch currency pairs because you just.
How long is it since we had a win? Right.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's okay though. The strategy eventually wins. What are we at, Ike?
7 losses and 2 wins. So that'd be.
We're at 1 R.
2 R. It should be 8 R, wouldn't it be? Or how do you count it?
It's 2 wins is 8 R. 2 times 4 is 8.
Yeah.
And then minus how many losses?
7.
7. So 8 minus 7 is 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's no white space over this really.
No.
I think I'd skip this. And then we're in the middle.
Yeah, forget the middle.
And we're in a squeeze zone, aren't we, as well? The yellow squeeze zone.
Yeah, but you said you do well in squeezes, so.
Yeah, well, last night it was mostly outside the squeeze zone, so.
Yeah.
So we're in an uptrend. We've caught up.
Mm-hmm.
It's
time to pick a different currency pair anyway.
Okay.
Just
So,
do like maybe do some Euro USD or something. Something vanilla. Okay, or Euro GBP sounds good.
okay. So we need to go
Clear
back.
your, hit the garbage can because you got some trades on here already.
Where is that?
Bottom left, there's a picture of a garbage can. So there you go. When you click that, it's going to erase all your drawings and trades, so
Okay.
you can go fresh on this chart.
Yeah. So we go. Well, in fact, let's just go back to come on, and then if I go back to 2018, maybe. So should we go here?
I think you should start right from the beginning. Just right where it started. That way we're not cheating.
No, okay. We just don't have any pitchforks, but
No, okay. Let's start. I mean, start on the first set of pitchforks. And
okay, right.
go from there.
Right. What's just happened?
Just drawing beforehand, I guess. Just scroll to the right. You're in a beautiful, it's some beautiful trends, and now you're in a squeeze. So this could be, no, something's wrong. I don't know what's going on.
Let's do it again. Just go back. Oh.
I never use that, so I don't know what it does. You're on 30-minute chart now. So go up to the top and choose 4 hours.
So isn't each candle 4 hours then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Each candle's 4 hours. If you go lower than that, your spread is going to eat up a lot of your winnings.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
So I want you to keep your winnings in your pocket. So it means trades are going to last maybe 2 or 3 days, sometimes a week. But you can enter into lots of trades at once, no problem.
Right. So should we start? Where should we start?
Yeah, anywhere in there. Start there. That's good. Okay, now go to the right. Okay, so
okay.
I mean, you have a trade on your screen that right there that we just missed, but at the top there.
This is real time, isn't it? Oh, this is where we are.
Yeah, this is where we are now.
Yeah, I just need to zoom in a bit. Can't quite see the detail. There we go. Right, so.
Okay, you see how there's really a lot candles with long wicks. That means you're in tight, like you're in a tight squeeze there. Price can't go in either direction, keeps getting pushed back. When that happens, it's usually going to cause a failed trade. Just telling you straight up.
Right.
When I see that, I usually skip. But anyway, see if you get a confirmation here. Let's get it downward.
But it's going the other way.
Yeah. So you should go maybe the outside, but I think it'll fail. That looks like a failure. But anyway, keep going. So you take the outside line, or what are you doing?
Yeah, if we're going to trade on it. Yeah.
I think there's your entry. Perfect. Reach out, touch.
Yeah. Okay.
Or wait, do you require it to go down to the next part? Because I think you were I think now at this point, you'd want it to touch the outside of those thin lines.
To go for 4 of them.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
But we're well away from it.
Yeah,
now.
well, yeah, now there's no trade, is what that means.
Yeah.
And there's a good reason.
Yeah.
I told you, now do you see, I want you to look back. This is really important to read the market. When you see this, don't trade. You go back, zoom in and look at those candles. Do you see how many candles are wicking up and down? Up and down, wicking like crazy? Not before that.
Sideways.
Yeah, when it's going sideways, you got a lot of wick showing with very small candles. The price basically looks like someone squeezed the price. That's what we call it, a squeeze. When you see that,
yeah,
it's my experience that it will drive right through the zone. It will ignore the lines and everything. It just drives right through. Whenever price when price can't bounce, it's just when it's wiggling instead of bouncing, don't trade.
Yeah, right.
And if you miss a trade, who cares?
Yeah, that's.
The cost to miss a trade, Ike, is exactly $0.
I totally agree with you. Yes.
And this is what this yellow squeeze zone is telling us as well, then.
Yeah, that it's gonna, when it comes out of squeeze, it's gonna pop.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what's going on here? I can't tell. We got an upward and a downward.
I think they're both downwards. But
no, we got an upward one too there. I don't know. I think you have a short opportunity. I think you have a short signal right there. Right up there, because you have a downward sloping pitchfork. Oh, don't you? But then it's
here,
not up.
Here.
Yeah, it's gone through all four up.
Yeah, you're right.
Going short, it goes all through, and you've even got a purple line.
Yeah.
Right there, yeah, short so right there.
All right, so we go short.
I mean, I see that as a signal. I don't know if you do, but
I do. I wasn't looking that low, but
there you go. 4.03. That's good. Oh,
lost. We've lost.
Yeah, sure.
We've lost, but we've also
it was the end of a session.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the end of a session, so it started up there. Anyway.
Oh, and then it jumped, right?
Yeah, it jumped, but we lost. So.
All right. So again, this.
You've got 1, 2, 3. I guess you have a short going on there, but you've got very little space.
Yeah.
I'd be thinking it's going to hit that blue line. It's going to want to touch that blue line pretty bad.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. If we went through
1, 2, 3, yeah, I think if you get the outer band of this one, that would be a good place to go short. But it already took off without us. No, big mess.
Too many lines.
I can't make anything out of that. And you're in another squeeze. You're in it. I don't know. You've really,
oh, we got a bad bit.
You're having the worst time of your life here.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I should probably just shut up and let you trade. You probably do way better.
How many have we done, Ike? Because I usually do about 20. If it wasn't going so well, I did like 25 trades.
Well, that I picked up is 9, right?
Okay.
7 losses and 2 wins.
Yeah. Right. So let's see what this is. Oh, sorry. Let's turn one of these off. That's the other one. But it's all a bit busy around there.
I think the difference between you and me is I try to use the bias of the market, and I want to see it trending before I like to trade. I like to see it moving. Like right now, it's starting to move.
Right.
I don't
Okay,
like
so
this
it's
up and
starting.
down action. And if I do, then I will lead with my modified shift pitchforks, because they handle the up and down more better, and the trending is better with the Andrews. And I think that's why you're seeing 0.8 instead of the above 1.
Right. Okay.
That's what I think's happening.
And we're still in the squeeze here.
There's so many lines. I have no idea how you can do this. I can't tell what's going on.
Oh, so you'd be working here.
There you go. Okay, so when those two come together, if price comes down, that would be a great long trade.
Yeah.
Right there.
That'll do. And it's already won.
Yeah.
Would have gone long there.
Yeah. I don't know if you get an entry.
Which line would this have been on?
If you're trading 3 lines, you won. If you're trading 4 lines, you'd be still sitting on your hands. Unless, you would turn on the other pitchforks to get your confirmation. Yeah. You still don't get anything. Turn them off. You just missed the trade. That's all. It's a beautiful trade, and it depends. If you would have seen that as an almost touch. So if you zoom in there, if I see it almost touch, remember what happens when you get an almost touch? It goes in the other direction. So on a wick level, we get an almost touch there.
Yeah.
So after an almost touch, I would get in when it goes back and touches the upper line right there. Yeah. So if I see it, because at some point you have to remember you're trading live, so that price is going up and down, up and down. But at some point you're going to see it reach out and come within a hair of the line that you want to trade on. And then if it retreats to the middle line, I get in on the middle line. That's how I play it. So I would have got that trade no problem, because I was waiting for that other line. It came within a hair. I'd say, okay, I'm waiting to get in. And no matter, so as soon as it touches either line, I'm in now. If it
this one or this one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Either way, I'm in the trade going long.
So why wouldn't you just trade immediately?
You could, because I want to wait and see if it does touch the other line.
Okay.
But it's close enough that it's triggered in my mind. I'm getting in this trade either way, because it's triggered my qualifications, but it hasn't actually touched the line for me to enter the trade yet. And I don't know if it's going to. You have to understand, it bound in that 4 hours, it's going up and down all over the place, right? Yeah, and we don't know. We'd have to drop down a smaller time frame to see what it actually did, which we don't have time for. But when I see it almost touch, when it gets like 80% of the way or more, like that's about a 90%, I'd say. Then when it came back to touch the other, I get in long. So I would have got that trade, no problem.
Okay.
So that's just something to learn.
So
was that a trade or no? That was no trade, no?
I wouldn't.
Since he's doing it, we'll say no.
Yeah, it's hard now because I'm kind of thinking differently. with everybody.
This isn't me.
So that's.
Oh, look, you got a crossover here going on. So this is going to be good if you get touch. Oh shoot! And we got a downward sloping pitchfork. Yeah, I know. So now you're going to get an entry short. It looks like maybe.
Yep. There.
Yeah.
But, if we count that as a third line. So
yeah, I don't know. I think you would have. I was thinking the outside line in my head, but you only know what you're thinking. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you would have. Anyway. Oh my goodness, what is that?
Big change.
We win that trade.
Not filling with confidence here. This is
Yeah,
going to lose.
you're already out.
Oh, there we go. Already lost.
No matter where you put that trade, you're going to lose. It looked like that to me too.
That's another loss, Ike.
Yep.
That's a loss?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's full on loss.
I think we're waiting for some more pitchforks to appear.
Mm-hmm.
Although,
Oh yeah, it might have already appeared.
yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, you had an entry right there. Go
Well,
back.
yes, there.
There, no, but before that even. Look.
Okay.
You got 4
Back
lines.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, actually. Yeah.
You had a beautiful one.
No.
And you missed that because of me.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, I do normally have both sets on, but
yeah,
I'm kind of learning in this session as well. So
I don't know. I don't know that you should be listening to me at all.
I'm just well. So let's say I would have had both sets on, Ike, and I would have entered here.
The only question is, would you have considered that red a line or not? That's the only problem there.
This one?
Yeah.
Yes, I started to now.
No, yeah. So, okay, anyway.
I don't know. Yeah, so we would have just won there.
Yeah.
So you're questioning whether I would have considered this red line?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I don't know how you trade. Let me put it this way. I would have, even if you did that, you still win. If you drag that up, well, set it to 4R and then drag it up a little bit. Yeah, you're at 4.28. Set it at 4. There you go. There you go. Close enough.
Yeah.
Now, if you move that up, you still win either way.
Yeah. So that's a win then?
Yeah, it's a definite win. No matter which way you interpreted that, you would have won that trade. And then there's another win right there.
Here.
But
it's not touched the line yet.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean is it doesn't much matter. You could also got in the next one that you said.
Oh, I see.
You would have had a win. It's the same win. You had 2 entries.
Oh yeah. So either way, he's at 12R now.
Oh, that's more. Okay.
So that's 3 wins at 4R, right?
Yeah.
And then 8 losses.
Okay.
No, it's not been back and touched the center line, so I wouldn't have gone. And there's no green line, yes, anyway. So
yeah, see how it missed the center line? And then it took off once. If you get a miss, you see what happens?
Yeah.
Pay attention to your misses. They're really important.
Yeah. So based on what you're telling me though, in future I'll be thinking about when it hits this line, whether I go short on it.
Well, no, I don't know if you would go short. I'm not saying to do that. Just don't trade against a miss. Don't trade a near miss. Yeah. Okay, the one before that wasn't considered a miss because it didn't even get halfway. So that isn't a miss. But when it reaches out, you can tell it's trying to get there and it puts out a wick and the wick can't even touch it. It's going hard the other way. 90% of the time it goes hard. And this isn't my teaching, by the way. This is the teaching of the people who invented pitchforks.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be on the center line only or on any line?
Do you mean if it just misses
any line, any line that it misses, is going to send it hard the other way, but not like, not where it's in the double line. If it's anywhere in that gold zone,
Got it. Got it.
you
Yeah,
know,
okay. Yeah.
it's probably just going to go to the, we don't know, but I'm talking center lines and outside lines mostly.
Okay. So here we're close to an entry here. Yeah.
I don't know if that'll work, but did we touch there?
We've touched, yeah. We haven't touched the third line.
No.
So go.
You miss it. It's a great trade though.
Could have gone, but yeah.
But that's an example there. Was it 90% of the way there? Would you have gotten in? I don't know.
Yeah. So don't count that one out.
Oh wait, I want you to zoom in there. Like that's 3 lines. Wait, go down there.
Right, again, yeah.
I see 3 lines there. I don't know why you're saying it's not 3. Oh, it's a hair off of that. If I saw that,
here.
I would call that a touch. If you have to zoom in that much,
in fact, it did touch.
It went 1, 2, 3 lines.
Yeah, here.
Right on that.
Right there.
Yeah, that right there. It's only missing by a pixel. So you would get in though on the yellow when it retreats, not on
here.
Yeah. That would be your entry. And it's a clear win.
Right.
And you target, just so you should draw that one so I can see where you target, because you don't target the center line from there. Oh yeah, you do. You target the center line of that one. Yes, you would. Forget it. Nothing. Just go ahead.
So we'd be through.
Yeah.
But here.
So Ike, that definitely counts as a win. To me, that's a winner all day long. It's a classic 3.
So that was this point here and getting in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Targeting here.
Just past the center line. Yeah.
And
yeah, it's a clear, easy win.
Yeah. So that's good.
So that would be another R, and
that would be 4R, yeah.
And we've got multiple lines crossed here.
Yeah.
So we could go in.
You can do that if you want. But when I see it, zoom out, I want to teach you something here. Zoom out a little bit so you can get a perspective. When it's pushing that hard up, I'm not going to be going short. That's just my, you're in a strong uptrend here. Strong uptrend. Like it's already made higher highs. I could be wrong, but when I see those, you see how big those candles are?
Yeah.
I myself would never bet against those. I'd be like, okay, it's too bullish for me to go short right now. But maybe I'm missing trades doing that. But that's just my feeling. But anyway, you've got 3. Why don't you just draw it for fun? You're up if you are now. If this wins, I would be so amazed. But I've said that a million times in one, so. Wow. Damn.
Doesn't know where it's going yet.
Oh, no. Oh my goodness. You're in consolidation. This trade's gone on for a few days now.
Yeah. So what happens in real life if this sort of thing just goes on and on?
Just let it go. You win or you lose.
Right, we lost.
In this case, you lost. Again, I wouldn't have taken that trade. This is way too. So let me teach you something that you guys don't know, that I don't know if Ike knows this. So if you look at the Elliott wave theory or market maker method, you're always going to have 3 pushes before a reversal. So never bet if there's only like 2 pushes. So go back to the previous, turn off all your lines. I'm going to teach you something real quick here.
Okay.
Okay, zoom out a little. No, the other way. Yeah, keep coming out. I want to see. Okay. I want to see consolidation. Okay. All right. Okay, so you see there's kind of an area where it's just stuck right at the end of the yellow zone there. It's kind of an area, a box you could draw there pretty much where price is contained pretty tightly there for a while. So that's your consolidate. Yeah, pretty much. And then it finally breaks out to the upside.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to get 3 pushes up from there. So you see push 1, and then you see a push 2, and then you're going to see another push 3.
So this one? This one?
Yeah. That's a push there. That where we took that trade was a push.
Okay.
Now it does go a little lower, but then you're getting, or you could consider that low point, but there's usually 3 pushes you're going to find. And so that's why I wouldn't bet against it, because I'm waiting for that 3rd push. It doesn't mean it's going to reverse after 3 pushes, but it often does. Anyway, just when you see super crazy bullish action like that, it's probably not a good time.
That's on a bullish trend you're talking about, or it could be on a bearish trend as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. If you're seeing candles just spiking up like that, like it's tight and then spike up, tight, spike up,
Yeah.
It's not a good market to be going against that. Now we've had 3 pushes though, so I'd be more willing now to look at going short. But anyway, keep going.
All right.
You're still in an upward trend though, so
yeah,
for sure. Okay. Oh, it doesn't come down.
Yeah, if we'd come down there, it would have been nice.
And it bounced off the 50 EMA, and it's heading up even further. Oh wow, that would have been great. Here it comes. Okay, if it sneaks through and then touches, oh, it's getting too far apart now. Yeah, I have a feeling when it does burst through there, it's going to burst down hard. Oh wow, it's not. Okay, hold on. You got an entry coming right here below, maybe a bunch of lines in a space, and it just won't go down. Here it comes. All right.
There's quite a lot of lines there.
Yeah.
Would you be waiting for this last line, or?
By that time, I'm looking for the outside line because, and it looks like it's going all the way down to that bottom outside line. But you could throw a trade in and see what happens. And who knows?
Yep.
You technically have a trade.
On here?
You actually haven't touched there yet.
No.
So give it another bar. There you go. It touched. On that next bar, you see it just touched.
Yep.
That's where you would enter.
Right on that touch. Yep.
Okay.
And you're going to go past that center line a little bit.
Yeah, but hang on a minute. Where's the center line?
It's underneath the yellow. It's hidden underneath the yellow, the first yellow bar. See your center line? It's.
I can see one here.
It's gone. Okay, the center line is going. It's coming up and it's merged right at that point underneath the yellow, the 2 double lines, the two yellow lines above.
Oh.
You see how?
You don't mean this one? Oh, it's
no,
here.
This one. Yeah, that's your target.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you. Right. Yep.
Looks scary. Very
Yeah,
scary.
it's steep again, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. No.
We've lost.
Yeah, because I like I said, I think it's going to the outside bar. It looked like that.
Okay.
But yeah, look for an entry there. Do you have both sets of pitchforks on? You got no confirmation there, eh?
Yeah. Carry on. That's coming from outside. So, oh. So this is upward going, but it's gone a long way through, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's right on the. It's also merging with the outside line there.
Yeah.
But it's our. Yeah, I don't know. It looks pretty scary. Throw a long trade in. Let's find out. I don't think that'll win, but. Oh, look at that blue line there. That blue line needs to be in your stop zone. For sure.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, if it's not, then I wouldn't take the trade.
Yeah, all right, we won't.
Yeah.
We're expecting it to come down and touch the blue line now.
Yeah, I would if I was Price. See?
Yeah.
There you go.
It did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we're in a clear downtrend. So we're looking to catch something going down. Now, when it goes that far under, hold on, I want to tell you something. Even though it's not drawn, that outside line in those fibs are actually, yeah, like
this one.
Yeah, that outside line.
Yeah.
You can actually treat it like a middle line. This is just the way pitchforks work. They're sets. Imagine if you stack pitchforks on top of each other.
Correct. Yeah.
So if you go that far out, now it's kind of obeying this channel. And so when you come up here, this is actually going to be like an outside downward pitchfork. You could actually trade on something right here.
Yeah.
Oh, you guess you can't see what I'm pointing. I'm pointing at something. It doesn't. It's not coming. It's not coming there anyway, though. You're in serious negative territory here.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Could we have predicted this?
There's been some negative news.
Yeah.
Oh, see, and our new pitchforks are coming.
Yeah, they're all going down, and we're below the center line, so we can't.
Exactly what you're saying. Now it's one stage lower, right?
Yep. Here we come. Possible trade right here. And we missed it. I don't know. Yeah, we don't get 3 lines, that's for sure. That looks scary. Very scary. When it goes up, it's going to go hard. When it's like that, I would not be betting hard against this. But anyway, just go for it.
We've not touched the line yet.
No, you haven't touched it. There it goes. Yeah, that's not stopping.
No, it's a big bar. So
that's too far anyway. It's too far. Yeah.
Maybe on the next one. Oh,
now you some upward pitchfork starting. It's hard to know what to trade here. I'd be thinking up now. Okay, so I see 3 possible line touch coming as it comes down now.
There?
No, it hasn't come.
Oh,
for a downward trade. Yeah, it could. I never thought of that. It hasn't touched yet, though. I wouldn't know.
No. What would happen real time? What would you
real
see
time?
there?
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
Know.
Okay, listen. Just knowing how the market moves, when you see that tight consolidation and now it's working its way up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You'd only trade up.
I don't trade against that.
Yeah.
It's just me. I'm looking to go long right now. In my head, I'm still following those upward pitchforks, waiting for it to slow down and come to that bottom gold zone. It's coming right now. Come on, come to Papa for a second test of that. Oh, there we go. 3 lines. Do we have 3 lines? Yep, we got 3 right there. Boom. Yep.
So we go along.
But that's a giant red down. I don't know. Yeah, but just take it. Whatever.
Yeah. It wasn't. It's not. We're not trading on that giant red.
No.
But just after it, there's a short one.
Suppose. There you go. No.
Lost.
If the last bar or two is really red, you're probably going to lose. It does happen that you got to turn around like that, but yeah.
Is this where you were saying it's been outside and you can treat it as a center line?
No, because it's not facing. It's facing up. Yeah, you could but you don't trade off center lines.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
If it came down to those yellow lines, but they're not facing the right direction,
yeah.
so no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Okay, something's forming here.
Looks like it's almost done through immediately. Do you trade on something that's just
I don't.
begun like this? Right.
I don't. I can't see what's going on, so no, I don't. Doesn't mean it wouldn't win. It's not a good idea. I can't see what the heck's going on. Plus, we don't get all 4 lines anyway there before it goes to win.
Yeah.
So now I wouldn't, even though there's a long coming up, if it goes down there, it means we're in a downtrend. I'm always looking at the trend.
Yeah.
So
we could trade on this?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Because it's not across the center line.
Yeah, you actually could have traded on that, come to think of it. But yeah, you can trade that.
Because it's crossed the center line here, almost.
Okay. Because it's a downward pitchfork and it crossed the center line.
Yeah.
And then it came back up and you got a sexy line touch on the blue line. You possibly could trade that, but it has to go all the way down to that, down there. I don't know if that's going to happen, but.
Very close.
You're very close, but you set it to 4.06, not 4, so.
Yep, that's a win.
Yep.
How many have we done, Ike?
11 losses, and this is the win number 5.
Okay, should we do 4 more, and then that's 20.
Okay, it's coming up for, oh my goodness.
Yeah, wouldn't trade on that. Wow.
How would you know not to trade? Wait, but I need to challenge you. How would you know not to trade on that?
Real time, how would I know?
Exactly. You don't know how long that bar is going to be. The only thing I'd say is it already is too long. By the time it hits your point, you would go short. It already is that long. So yeah, you wouldn't trade it.
I mean, why would I trade on this? Because there's no confirmation here.
Yeah, there's no confirmation. By the time you get it, the bar is way too big in the wrong direction. So yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
So we could.
So now it touched the center line. So now you have an entry right there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I would trade on that. So we've got a 3rd line there. So for confirmations, the red and blue lines are good enough on their own. Whereas
Yeah.
if you're trading yellow lines, you want them both.
Yeah, exactly. The yellow lines, it tends to go out of the outside line a lot. So I trade the outside lines on those only.
Okay.
And if I miss a trade, I miss a trade. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Just doing what you said here, just going 3/4 of the distance.
Yeah.
Extra. Yeah, that's different for me.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea, but
oh. We just lost.
Yeah,
that's
you
another
lost.
loss.
Yeah.
That's 17. And this wants to go down, but it's a bit too early. And there's still some lines above it. So there's not much white space.
Right there, maybe. But it's looking like an uptrend to me, but anyway.
What, to go down?
Yeah, I wouldn't take it.
Go short.
I don't see a short.
No, I don't. No.
I don't know.
So why is this blue? Green?
Supposed to be green.
But it hasn't crossed the...
No, it's crossing up and it doesn't know the difference. So it just crosses that zone and it says, oh, you could trade long here. And it works in this case.
Okay.
Okay.
So now
now it's probably going to come down and touch those other bars.
So this one, we could trade up to there.
Oh, yeah.
We've just been there, even though we've just been there.
Okay, sure. Yeah. I was thinking it was going to go down to those yellow lines, but keep going.
Is this making sense, Ike? Still?
Don't go too far above, but yeah.
Okay.
I think I maybe go halfway. 3/4 might be too much. I don't know. I kind of
need a rule to follow.
Yeah, I changed the rules a little bit depending how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter as long as it's kind of in that zone. It's going to win sometimes and lose others. Wow.
Yeah, we lost again.
Yep.
How many is that, Ike? Is that 18 or 19?
It's 13 losses and 5 wins.
Okay.
One more.
18 in total.
Okay, here comes your outside. That's what I thought was going to happen, by the way. Okay, so now you're going to get 3 lines right here. Hopefully. Come on. Oh. We don't get 3 lines, so we missed it.
We might do now.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's not looking good to me, but on that massive red bar, you want this to be your last trade? I don't think so. Yeah. I wouldn't go against a massive red bar that heavy. It's not worth the risk.
Do you know the weight of the bar in real time, live trading?
Yeah, you would see that massive bar, obviously.
Right.
We need a win, that's for sure. Okay, here we go.
This could, well, there's nothing to confirm it. Oh, there might be in a minute.
Yeah.
Right, that's a potential.
Outside, but we don't have a. Well, no, we have 3. Don't we have 3 lines there?
1 to 3 lines. Yeah.
Yeah, you could take that. Just set it like you normally do. Don't worry about me. Oh my goodness. Well, there's 20 trades. That was a rough trading session.
Bad day at the office. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's got to be Up
Yeah.
there with one of the worst. Okay, let's see what we got.
We got 19 and
Oh,
total,
19.
14 losses and 5 wins.
So it's 20R minus how many? 20 minus 14. So you get 6R. So you made 12% on your account. So in that horrible mess, you still made 12%.
That's incredible. I can hardly believe it.
Yeah. And that was honestly, Ike, that's probably one of the roughest sessions I've been through.
and still
won. You still did fine. Good job, Andrew. Thank you for pushing through that. You know,
Yeah.
I probably messed you up. You probably would have done better if I was just not in the equation.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that was rough. And you will hit rough patches in trading, but what you want is your rough patches still to be winning, even if it's just a little bit winning like that.
But that's still actually huge, the percentage on an account.
Yeah, exactly.
Because when you win consistently, you know, it compounds very quickly.
Yeah. Well,
and also when you lose, it compounds negative very quickly.
Well, true. We don't do that part though.
No, that's exactly what I'm trying to get away from.
Yeah. So we took a ton of losses and still came out on top because of our crazy risk reward ratio.
Yeah. I'm really welcoming this training. You know, this training. It's a totally different perspective of thinking about the ratio. Yeah.
So, and you know, to be fair, just to be a little more realistic. So when you put spread in there, the cost would have been about at least it'd probably be less than this, but I'm counting, let's say 0.25R per trade. So if you did 20 trades, you're at 5R that you've lost in spread. So we actually just made 2%, to be honest with you on that. So that you didn't lose, but you're up a little bit. Because you have to include spread in your calculations, or you're gonna, it's not going to be realistic.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. So
2% gain in one day is still very good.
Yeah. Well, we didn't trade that one day. that was over a long period of time. But we'll be getting different trades on different currency pairs. So, and a lot of those would be offsetting these losses. So it would have been okay. But you're going to get that from time to time. It's just going to happen like that. And that's just the way it is. So, yeah.
But most of the other days have been better than that. Well,
yes, I think that's one of your worst ones there.
Yeah, I know, it's the pressure.
Yeah, but that's okay. We went live, and that's what happens when you go live, but it's honest and good.
We can average yours and mine there, Doug, and say.
Yeah. So I don't know how we're doing time wise, but
pretty late.
We've been on for a long time, or I'd go through my part, but I think we'll save that for next time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So that's maybe not the best introduction, but you can see how Andrew trades it, and you can see how I trade it, and
that's right. I'm really liking it. I'm actually very excited about this.
Yes. So try to do some back testing of your own and see what's going on. When you see a lot of this, you can't see. You see how just before we took that loss, look at all those wicks going in both directions right there, just before. When you see that, those are signs to me not to trade. I don't like that, okay? When I got wicks going both directions, it's likely going to wick out of where I want to go. It's very unpredictable. Like, and we saw a lot of that today. And so when you're doing poorly, it's really important. Like, this was an amazing training, because when you're doing poorly, watch what the market's doing. Watch what it looks like, because it's going to tell you. And if you see that, the great thing is in live trading, you're just going to go, next signal, please. I'm not taking that. Like, it just looks too messy. Look at, I mean, if you were honest and looked at that, why did we even trade? Yes, it was a valid signal, but look at the bars going up and down with massive wicks in both directions. It's crazy. So, and remember, the cost of not trading is nothing. So you just say, it looks too scary to me, and you move on to the next one. Look for one that does look good to you, because there's going to be lots and lots of setups from different currency pairs. All right. Well, that was a bit of fun. So yeah, I think I did better. I don't know what I did in R, but it was better than that.
It definitely was. Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. When my brother comes back online, he's in Toronto, Niagara Falls, in that area somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I want him to teach me about. I'm starting to understand this now very quickly, I believe, but I just want the indicator. I want him to help me set it up with TradingView.
Oh, you don't have it in? Okay, sure.
Well, I have it. I can't use it. I can't put it into my charts, and so I don't know how. And
just click on. Why don't you share your screen for a second here, and we'll.
I can show you where it should be.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Invite only scripts here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So have you got that?
Okay. Yeah, I got it on my screen because I've got multiple screens.
Yeah, and have you got tested Pitchfork intersections? Can you see that?
Yes, I can see that on mine. Yes, it looks exactly the same. Yes.
Yeah. So if you look, I'll just pull this down and then go back there. When I click on it, it appears as I don't know what that's called, but it appears in the chart here.
Okay, where on that?
Yeah, he's got 3 of them now.
Yeah. So I'd already got 2. I clicked on it, and now I've got a 3rd.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, there. Yeah.
Why don't you try it now, Ike? So click on the FX at the top of your chart.
Okay, by the indicators. Okay, I got the same screen on that you have, on my second screen, because I've got multiple screens.
Yeah.
And so if I touch indicators, then I see exactly what you showed before. Exactly. That's what I see on my screen now.
Okay, so click on it. Now click on the TestedFX Pitchforks.
Okay.
And then it should show up on your screen with all the lines and everything.
No, it does not. It just. I'm gonna leave this, and I'll reboot it. There's another thing with it. I'm gonna just.
I don't understand how it doesn't show up.
No, it just. I'm doing something wrong there. Maybe I've got too many things here. I'm gonna redo it here. Okay. Oh, here. Yeah. Okay. Because I had one screen on top of the other. Explore details. No. Explore details or decline offer. There. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
You got it?
Damn. Yeah. Got it. It didn't work before. I wonder how that worked.
So what you'll want to do is put it on your screen twice, and then go into the settings on the second one and change which set of pitchforks you're going to be using.
Okay.
And that way you can hide. It's easy to switch between them and hide one set of pitchforks and put on the other.
Yeah, so one of them has this modified shift pitchforks unticked, and the Andrews one ticked.
It says more indicators, more trading possibilities. A window comes up. And then that is asking me to upgrade.
No, don't upgrade.
Okay, no.
Do you
So
see
now-
this? Do you see this settings button, like this one here on the indicator?
No, I'll see.
You have to put your mouse on it to see those, though. You have to put your mouse. Click on the name, the TestedFX Pitchforks, the words on the left before, because you see you can't see it until you put your mouse on it. Show them how that works.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
there. Okay. Oh, yeah. Those little things. Okay.
so click on settings.
Okay. Which settings are you referring?
It's the cog, like the cog here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. On that one. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So on the top one, when
And
I
then a
click
little
on,
window comes up. It says total receivable net dot quarterly. A little window comes up if I click that.
it doesn't sound like this. Can you see how I've got it now? Watch what I do. This is the indicator, and then there's a cog here. It says settings.
Oh, yeah.
I clicked on it once, and it says settings.
Okay, but see, I have 5 of those altogether, but I don't have that TestedFX Pitchfork intersection, you know, like the one that you're had your mouse on.
Oh, you don't have it?
No, I don't have it.
Oh, I thought you put it on.
Yeah.
Oh, you already have other indicators. Well, you need to shut off the other indicators because he probably doesn't. On the lower account levels, you can only put on a couple different indicators at a time.
Maybe
So
I have to delete some of the other indicators.
Yeah, or just start a new chart. Go in the upper, start fresh. Go in the upper right where he says unnamed. Show him where, Andrew, go up to the top there. See it says unnamed. Click on the down arrow. You see that?
Okay.
Go to.
Yeah.
Oh wait, go. No, it didn't work. Okay, click on your down arrow there. For that, there. Click on that arrow again. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can't see it's underneath. That's why. Okay. Yeah, you got it. Okay, and then you go new chart layout. And then the indicators, you won't have any indicators in that new chart layout.
No, I don't see that unnamed. I don't have. I have everything else except for that. I have where it says those 4 arrows, the square, and then the camera on the right. And
Yeah.
then to the left, and then to the left of the camera, I got that little wheel. You know that.
Yeah, settings.
Chart properties, or the settings, I think. And then I have USD JPY with an arrow down.
Yeah, click on the arrow down and switch to new chart.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I have a total clear chart.
There you go. Now add in TestedFX.
Now I go to indicators.
Yeah, go to
Go to FX button.
Okay. Oh yeah. Now I see that, but now I have. Okay. Now I'm on favorites, and which one do I touch? The invite only strip, or?
That's right.
Yeah.
Invite only.
Okay. Oh yeah. Then that TestedFX Pitchfork comes up.
Click on it twice.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, now I have it there. Yes, now I have it actually 3 times, all the same ones.
Yep.
Okay, well, exit out and just you want 2 of them, not 3 of them.
Okay, I got 2 of them now.
Okay, now go to the settings on the second one and change which pitchforks you're showing.
Okay, I have. Well, the 2 they're exactly the same.
I know, so you want to change it on the second one.
On the second one, okay.
Yeah, flip them so that you're showing Andrews and not the other.
Okay, now I click on it.
Yeah, show Andrews and then get rid of them. Show modified chef, and then click OK. And you'll get a difference. Yeah.
Click off Andrews.
Yep.
Yeah. Switch which ones are showing.
So one should have show Andrews, the other should have modified chef.
Oh yes. Okay. Now I'm going to see if they're the same if I look at it. Oh yeah.
So now if you hide one set, then you'll get one set of pitchforks. You hide the other, you get the other set of pitchforks.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I got it.
There you go. Now you can play. Now I expect you to go make a whole bunch of R.
Okay, I will. All right. Okay, I'll work on it. Over the weekend.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah,
Very
I really
good.
appreciate you helping me with this.
And if you have any questions, just hit me up in the chat. I check it quite a bit.
Okay, I will do that.
All right, Ike.
Good.
Ike, it was a pleasure to meet you, by the way.
Hey, yeah, likewise, very much so.
Yeah.
I
Great.
really appreciate you taking the extra time for me. I appreciate that a lot.
Not a problem.
Oh, you're
That's what we're here
You're
for.
welcome.
Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that.
Okay. Yep,
And-
that's fine. So
All
I'll
right.
stop
Yeah.
stop this now.
I think we're
and
done.
See
Yep.
you again. You bet.
See you both again. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.